I'm really happy that you just said that because a lot of people they do tend to wear a lot of hats. I like to say, you know what I'm saying, at one time. And don't get me wrong, if all of those things fall up under one umbrella and they all like correspond with each other, then, you know what I'm saying, by all means go at it. But when you attach your name to so many things, like you said, you kind of lose credibility for yourself, you know, because we were just rocking with you on this part. And as soon as we start taking a liking to you over here or getting used to you over here, you switched it up on us and you went a completely different way. You know what I'm saying? And now we gotta try and accept it. Like we rooting for you, but we want to root for you. We want to give you this good positive energy towards something that you really passionate about doing.
Correct.
Not just because you, hey, I got a new job over here at Wendy's. Hey, I work at the construction site now. Hey, I work like. All right, bro, keep working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy you touched on that. But 9 years ago, man, I feel like you knew you was heading to the top, so to speak. Because your first video that you shot for what was this, Lil 40 and no, Big 40. Big 40 and DZ 9 years ago. Called Headed to the Top, man. I tell you, see how I segued into that question right there, because I said he was heading to. Come on, man. I'm a podcast rapper, man. That's a podcast bar. Nah, man. But your first video was 9 years ago. Some of us may be just getting used to you now. We may have thought that you just came on the scene 2 or 3 years ago. You actually been doing this almost a decade.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you get into this? What made you really want to pick up the camera? You told me how you got into the videography. I mean, you told me how you got into the graphic designing. You told me about rap. How did you get into where we at now, like this videography?
I mean, to be honest, man, like, I always been like a photogenic person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always enjoyed taking pictures. You know what I mean? Even when it goes back to when I was a kid, you know, my mother always showed me pictures and stuff like that. You know, I was always photogenic, you know, always in front of the camera. So I'm like, okay, you know, me looking at that, you know, growing up, you know what I'm saying? And like, me realizing, actually looking at this family, you know, footage and stuff like that, seeing myself, you know, being really photogenic and stuff like that, being in front of the camera, like, man, this camera must be my, you know what I'm saying, like, route I need to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, something with a camera needs to be in my direction of success, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, but like, you know, at that point in time, like, you know what? Right at that moment, I was like, man, like, I need to figure something out. So that's why I said when I went to college and that situation happened to me and I ended up kind of in a shamble for a moment, that really opened up my eyes, really. I was like, man, I really need to figure something out, because, like, if this can happen to me like this, I ain't been in college for less than 6 months, you know what I'm saying? And this can happen this fast, and my life could have been thrown away. Because I pled guilty. Yeah, I did, you know what I'm saying?
So you had, but luckily, you said you only did a weekend.
Yeah, I only did a weekend, you know what I'm saying? And I pled guilty to the situation. Luckily, the judge, because the judge was known of being, like, a very... harsh judge, you know what I'm saying, in that area, Detroit, you know what I'm saying, he known for giving people the book, and luckily, that was my first offense, and he seen that we were students, and seen we had clean records, he let us off with a misdemeanor, so I had to do like 160 hours of community service, so I was on the side of the highway, picking stuff up, you know what I'm saying.
And they still do that?
Yeah, they still do that, they do that up that way. So that was like a while ago, so I don't know if they do it now though, but during 2010, they were doing that.
So that's what I didn't ask you. Where are you from? Where are you originally
from? So I'm originally... Well, I'm gonna put it like this. Born and raised, I was originally born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, in Maywood. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Chicago for about 6 years old. Moved from there. My father and my brothers and them still live there.
Okay, shout out to the family in Chi-Town.
Yep. Then after that, I ended up moving. My mother got sick, so she ended up, well, she's still alive right now and everything, but you know, she got very bad sick at the time, and I got family in Michigan, so I moved to Benton Harbor, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, so I lived in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Lived there pretty much. That town raised me. You know what I'm saying? Made me the person I am today. Went there for a while. You know what I'm saying? Lived there and everything. Grew up, and and how I got kind of affiliated with like South Bend and stuff like that. I had family in Elkhart. You know what I'm saying? So I had a couple of cousins that lived in South Bend area that was from Michigan, but they kind of moved to the area. So I was always here all the time.
South Bend seems like a hub. Like a lot of people end up moving to eventually. Like if you in this little vicinity somehow, like you're gonna move to South Bend,
for sure.
or you're gonna frequent in South Bend somehow.
Right, for sure.
Now, you have a YouTube channel, man. That's kind of big in my opinion. I don't know if it is to you. I don't know if it is to other people.
Right.
You got over 1 million views on your YouTube channel.
Right. I just surpassed that this year, man. So
like, congratulations, man.
Appreciate
Like, we got, you know what I'm saying? We gotta applaud that. Like, how did it feel to even like just see that achievement? Did YouTube even acknowledge that for you? Like,
they don't. I wish they did. They don't acknowledge the views. Only at this point right now, they don't acknowledge the subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know that. Well, I think it's 100,000. You get your silver button.
Yeah.
But I wish they did increment something like that into their reward system. I mean, they might reach out to you like via email. I would take that back. I don't want to give YouTube no discredit. They do reach out to you via email, let you know your little milestones and stuff like that. So that do be looking very, they maybe give you
but
like
you
a little
want that,
feeling.
you want that plaque. You want something that actually like shows that I did this.
Yeah, for sure.
YSR Grams, man.
Yeah.
Crispy Life. Louis Ray.
Yeah.
Just to name a few, man, of some of these big names that you done worked with, man. Am I missing any?
Oh, shoot. Rio. Shoot.
Come on.
Let me see who else. Baby Tron.
Come on, man. You on Loud Talk. Talk that talk.
Shoot. Recently, I just did a video where I helped out on the video because I'm actually signed to a production team.
Shit.
Out of Detroit called Cardiac Films.
Come on, Cardiac Films. What we doing?
Yeah. So I'm signed. They signed the Ghetto Boys, a PZ, Babyface Ray.
Come on. You finna tell me that one that I seen that I'm waiting to say?
I ended up working on a project with Kodak Black.
Come on, man. He was over there with KTB, man. The motherfucking cutthroat boss, man.
Yeah. I ended up helping on that project. You know what I'm saying? Did a couple things here and there I was needed for. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really physically filming, but I was a part of the set. So
man, that's still the experience.
That was dope, man. But it was just nice to be a part of that. And for them to even be just seeing eyes, like for that filming team just to see me. And shout out to my boy JR too, man. JR Digital, man. He the one that pretty much put the word in for me about that. You know what I'm saying? About that whole opportunity to because he was working under Cardiac Film before me, and he knew I was like dope. You know what I'm saying? He's reached out to him, and that on the owner of Cardiac Films, and put like, hey bro, you need to pick my man's up. And then luckily Cardiac Films are been seeing my work, sourcing around from different popular names in Michigan and stuff like that. So he was like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. So let me go bring him to the team. So yeah, I've been with them for about a year now. So
your work paid off for you. You was already putting that work in, man. That's what people got to do. You got to put the work in. And your portfolio, it speaks for itself because your resume is a nice one, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
You've been doing it for a while, man. What's one of your biggest videos? The Kodak one, or?
I would say to be a part of the Kodak one, I would say that's like up there. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a part of their filming team and stuff like that, and helping them, kind of just like in the vicinity of with them, you know what I'm saying, and being around that situation. I feel like that was like one of my biggest moments, just to be a part of that. But I would say my biggest video I had ended up doing, I would say when I shot for Rio. I shot that greasy video for Rio RC Mike right before he went to jail, right before he got sent away. That video almost at 1 million views right now. So that was like my first, like it was so random. A guy out of Grand Rapids named Wayne 616, he make beats. He the one that ended up calling me that day. He was like, hey bro, YZ, I need you right now. Can you shoot the video? It reminds me, it's like at 8 p.m. at night.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm figuring, I'm
How
chilling.
How far was you?
I was in Ben Harbor, you know what I'm saying? But, he was in Flint. So he was like, bro, I need you to come to Flint right now, bro. I need you to come to Flint right now. Rio, they trying to shoot a video. I know everybody else want free. I want you to shoot them. I know you got them all right. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm kind of chilling with the fan right now. Then he was like, bro, can you come? Yes or no, bro? Somebody told me it's going to go, bro. Going to go. So I just went on and went. Then I didn't want to go up there by myself. So I had my boy Buddha, produced by Buddha. He make beats. He out of Michigan as well too.
Shout out Buddha, man.
Yeah, he has moved to LA. He out there pursuing his dreams and stuff like that, man, and doing his thing. But he actually in a ride with me up there that night, and I was up there from pretty much from Benton Harbor to Detroit. That's about roughly about 2 hour 30-minute drive. But I was going to Flint, so about the same, about 2 hour 30, 2 hour 40 minutes. So reminds me 8 p.m. I didn't get there till about 11 o'clock that night. They're recording the song. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even, the song wasn't even made yet. He there making the producer there making beats. The Wayne was 616. He was there making the beats. And when I got there, the song wasn't recorded. So I'm ready to shoot. I was like, y'all ready? They ain't even made the song yet. So we get sitting there around and chilling. I'm chilling with Rio, chilling with RC Mike, Groundhard E. We all in there just chilling at their crib. You know, the crib that Rio made all his videos at. You know what I'm saying? We in there just chilling. And the whole time I got my camera equipment ready. Me and my boy Booty, he helped me bring my lights in and stuff. And we get like, I'm just kind of sit tight. We finna make the song real quick. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just sitting there. So pretty much, long story short, I didn't end up getting back to home until like 6 o'clock that next day. Cause like they recorded the song. We went to Flint, recorded the song. They didn't get done with the song until about, cause they made like 2 or 3 songs. They didn't know what to do. They had made like 2 or 3 songs. I got there about 10 o'clock. They didn't get down to the song until about 1 o'clock. Then after that, they didn't want to shoot the video there. They shot to Detroit. We went to Iceberg Vezo studio at Ice Up Records. We went up there, and I ended up shooting the video there. And when I first got there, we didn't shoot the video because he was waiting for everybody else supposed to pull up. Louis Ray was supposed to pull up, but I think he had something going on. So RC Mike and Rio ended up making another song. Like, so the song we were going to do that they recorded there, we didn't even do that song. They're like, no, we're just going to do something else. We're just going to punch in and do something else. So I ended up physically seeing them punch in, made the whole song. I recorded all that stuff, and I shot that video, and that was it. And that was the one that really kind of put my name. That was like my first video with like my name shot by like somebody else up and coming, you know, at the time. You know what I mean? That was like right with his ground coming.